David. I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes.
Yeah, bro.
Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters.
From the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
Try this. This is 3 strikes data before it's assigned to the LRSSG.
Oi!
Oi, what's going on?
Good, bruv.
And this... settings. What is settings? Yeah.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dokyuk Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie, huh? Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here. We've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting you. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General.
That is all.
David, go on.
Let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Wilco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
Brigadier General Clemens, about 3 strikes. Sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
Damage report.
Target's been wiped out. If we let them go, they'll be on our asses later. So don't hold back.
Locked on! Contacting ASAP. Need accurate info.
Strider 1, bombs away.
Clear up the port immediately! We're sitting ducks!
Resistance from enemy air defenses confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing SAMs! They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
I should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
A bomb would work fine. You'll wipe them out with one hit.
Sir, there's a few of them. They've done damage to the port and ship.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down.
Getting shot.
There aren't that many. Aim carefully and take them down.
Not a drill, I repeat, not a drill!
If we can get them here, we'll be able to save a lot of boys in Ferranti.
Okay. Counterattack now! Half our ships have either been sunk or stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there! Anti-air combat preparation for leaving the port.
All ship support focus on AA combat!
Warning! Missile! Missile in the air!
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us?
We probably need to multiply that by 10.
Step up the AA fire! Give me a damage report!
The port's packed to the brim.
Take out the ones huddled together.
Enemy people have made their way in at 200 altitude!
Why has the enemy taken so little damage? You can drop a bomb blind and hit something.
Prioritize high-threat targets and groups of hostiles. Be generous with your special weaponry as well.
Trigger, don't push your luck on a damaged aircraft. Get on the return line if you need to.
Have we been authorized to use our weapons in high population areas?
Whistle away. Strider 1, Fox 2.
Should have brought anti-ship missiles.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Box 2! Box 2!
Hostile has a lock! Locked on!
Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized.
30mm on enemy aircraft strikes. Suggested an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilot. You won't have many on board unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes.
Strider 4, Box 2!
Yes, sir.
How many ships in port are still operational?
Target has been destroyed.
Damage, but likely left the house.
Sorry, guys.
Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
Missile launched.
Taking out quite a few of them, but there's still some left.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prynne, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we've received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down. 30% of observed enemy forces
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Lower your nose. You're too high. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear.
30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
We gotta shoot at him to shut him up.
Flying over our heads. We've been hit. Two of the ship has been torn apart.
Locked on. This one's a goner. Can't let Trigger hog the spotlight. Trigger has destroyed the target.
Caution. Pull up.
We engage the enemy. Currently on 44th Street. Go to the Full Moon Theater.
Vehicle eliminated.
Failed to destroy target.
Pull up.
Target eliminated.
You want a piece of me? You got it.
We can't see your white flags from up here, you know.
Blink.
My Lord Commander used to say, it's far better to regret firing than to regret not firing.
Missile launched.
Missile. Missile.
Target acquired.
Target has been destroyed.
Missile. Missile.
I'm actually getting used to flying like Trigger.
This is Shepard. Team 3 Strikes is showing a stellar performance. Ossia has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I predicted.
I'm sorry, sir.
Attack hit on Aegis vessel Kido. Ship destroyed.
We've got a big game hunter.
You can't resist hogging the spotlight. Dibs on the next one.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
The helicopter designated by the recon team has exited the combat zone.
We've lost contact with the second platoon. If they're gone, that means we have less than half our forces left.
Radio chatter in that area has quieted down. Try a different location, Trigger. It looks like there are delicacies on other tables as well.
Lanza has the southern port to himself. Don't think he can go it alone.
Trigger, let's go.
4 MiG-31s approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
Eyes on the sky. Ignore ground security. We're by time until our rear catches up. Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air. Missile gun machine gun. Engaging.
All right. We've wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
Lost control. Returning to base.
Missile hit.
I've heard about you. You always have aircraft problems with the strikes around me. No joke. I have lost control.
Nice kill.
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Farsighter thinks we can super low altitudes from bearing 015. Have a report that 3 strikes among them. We have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't protect the port.
Roger that. Leave the rest to us. Ask Squadron. EL Squadron. Clear to engage.
All aircraft. Your performance is disappointing. Pick it up. The attack will fail.
Already bought us time. Don't waste it. I don't need any missiles to buy time. Let's go help the survivors. This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
This one's mine. Came in for a picnic, found ourselves in a marathon.
I thought you said this was going to be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. But a picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer. It's a shipyard over there.
This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, count. Let me a hand, will ya?
Sending target information. Commence anti-air fire. Fire! Fire!
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large large fleet with Aegis vessel Metas and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
To fight a pristine fleet after all that?
Let's do this. Bridge to CIC. Multiple smoke plumes from the port. You're gonna work for the bad weather. We'll be caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Marker drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command to the officer. What turn to real war?
You don't see it, do you? It's imagination.
So use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives.
Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Anti-air combat. Thank God!
Missile launched.
Gotcha, pal. Cavalry platoon, take roundabout toward the joint government office from the waterfront.
Strider 1, watch your tail.
Hostile lock on you, Strider 1.
Take cover! I gotta take contact there!
Missile hit.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Strider 1, this is Control.
Enemy's got a lock.
5 minutes
Roger,
remaining.
shipyard is a blazing inferno!
The region's senior military officer has fled the combat zone.
Thanks, Trigger. Evade! Missile incoming!
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Strider 1, missile away.
I appreciate that.
Target is down.
Missile.
Watch your chaff and flare supply.
Hostile has a lock.
Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile? It's the terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV. What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation.
Impact at the UAV's coordinates.
Shit! I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming.
Missile.
Contact imminent.
Missile.
Trigger, you hanging in there?
Picture it. Salvation. The death of 1,000,000 is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it. You're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Illusion, head back. I want that 100% survival rate.
Roger that. Count on you.
Strider 1, target acquired.
They got a lock on you, Strider 1.
Missile launched. Strider 1, bandit splashed.
3 strikes are still unharmed. Damn it! Where are reinforcements? Bandit down. Nice to hard to reinforcements.
Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar. Strider 1, missile launched. 3 minutes
Tucker
remaining.
04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact.
All aircraft. We have not caused sufficient damage to the enemy. We're running out of time. Shit! Think you can do this, Trigger? Target confirmed down. In 10 years, Vice Commander of the 7th Destroyer Squadron, Tom Von Lee, will be in charge of the Erusian Navy. Well, would have been, actually. Bandit, shut down. Strider 1, this is Control. Strider 1, this is Control. Box 2. Shaking off enemy lock.
Strider 1, missile launched. Enemy has a lock on you. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. 2 minutes remaining. Strider 1, target destroyed. Impact, now! Strider 1, locked on target. Strider 1, bombs away. Aegis vessel Metis destroyed.
Respond! Medics, please respond! Missile closing! Break! Break! Target has been destroyed. Hostile has a lock.
It's launched. Target is hit. Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Imagine.
Contact imminent. 1 minute remaining.
Don't give up! We are not going back to the reserve fleet! Locked on!
Triggers wiped out the enemy's AA guns.
Good. Friendly should have an easier time attacking ground targets. Strider 1, missile away. Missile hit. Missile, evade. Strider 1, bombs away. Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. 30 seconds remaining. Target eliminated. Bandit on your 6.
Bandit, shut down!
The helicopter designated by the recon team has exited the combat zone.
Trigger just sank a battleship.
Destroyed.
Battleship Dysnomia is crippled. Navigation is stable. Continuing any longer would be too risky. Strider squadron, retreat.
The raid was perfectly planned. This failure is solely due to the lack of skill of our pilots.
Strider 1 crashed.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Wilco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Alright, where's my artisanal burgers? Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game. So,
Brigadier General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned. Get our fighters up there, ASAP.
Strider 1, package away.
Oh, it's some rockets down there.
Catch him now. Damage report. Where are we getting hit? Target has been destroyed.
This is not a drill, I repeat, not a drill!
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
righto!
Begin firing Sam! Well, we have a fire something. They've already won. Now's our chance.
Now time for a counterstrike.
Those newly online ships are a pain. If only we had anti-ship missiles by the truckload.
Dockyard base taking damage from airstrikes.
It's the enemy's platform! Pretty one-sided. Possible resistance if either been sunk or neutralized!
Destroyed.
Losing the fleet is not an option. We can't give the Bonds and the rest of the conservatives any footing. Give me a damage report.
If we can get him here, we'll be able to save a lot of boys in Vermonti.
Okay.
Strider 1,
That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Why stock and salvage companies while you can?
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay. Good. Cruiser Ares has been sunk.
Trigger's turned the shipyard into a scrapyard. I'd call it a ship graveyard, actually.
Sir, none of our ships are operational. Search and rescue operations are underway.
This is definitely the work of 3 strikes. Reject my report if it weren't.
Why did the enemy take so little damage? You drop a bomb blind and hit something.
Prioritize high-threat targets and groups of hostiles. Be generous with your special weaponry as well.
Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized.
Suggested an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. You won't have many on board unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes.
Yes, sir.
Enemy fleet up ahead.
If this size fleet were headed for Farbati, Lucio would have a tough fight.
Ready, Captain Trigger?
You betcha. Not a single ship's gonna leave the port. Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
Don't get caught in the wake of our sinking allies.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
We gotta shoot at him to shut him.
Strider 1, this is Control. Strider 1, this is Control. Keep your eyes on the sky. Ignore ground activity.
We've taken out quite a few of them, but there's still some left.
Enemy aircraft coming straight at us.
Strider 1, target acquired. Strider 1, missile
Locked on, you're mine.
Keep bringing them down. Camelot pursuit. Take a roundabout towards the joint government office from the waterfront.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prin, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down. Attack hit on Aegis vessel Keto. Ship destroyed.